from WSS EQUESTRIAN. Welcome to my video on what's in my horse's first aid box. So, I'm just going to show you guys, I've got a new box and these are my two little first aid boxes. I'm upgraded to a bigger box because I've got lots of stuff. I adjust my horses, so it's not like I have my own cupboards and my own stables to put my stuff wherever. You got to put your stuff away, keep it out of bird's eye view, so wandering fingers don't wander off with things. And to keep things neat and tidy and in order and keep the dust off everything. Just a quick run through, I'm going to organise this all, sort this out now, and then, so I'll time lapse that so it's really quick. I'm going to clean everything, just organise this all now, and then at the end I will walk through and be like, okay, this is what I've got, what I recommend having in a horse's first aid box, in your horse stables or wherever you keep your horses. So let's jump into that now, guys. Alright guys, so this is a bit of rubbish here along with a lot of rubbish in there. There's also needles from needling calf with his injuries, recent hoof injury. Just to run through, there's some penicillin in the Gentam that's done now, so that's rubbish. I've got some leftover syringes and whatnot. So that's the butte, some syringes, leftover needles. So these are syringes, some cotton padding that. This is my Epsom salt that I brought that at Aldi yesterday, a couple of kilos, 3 kilos, sort of stock up. Then this is the cotton wool that is really great. This is a must in having in your horse's first aid box for dressing wounds. These obviously are essential. These are vet wraps. This is also really important. This crate bandages, they're good to have. I am out of them at the moment, but these have been great for the wound I'm treating at the moment, so it's always good to have a couple of these on hand just in case you get stuck over the weekend and you can't get to the shops. Then in here are my gauze swabs. They're really good. They were useful and helpful when I was doing the needling on calf. Always have duct tape. This is the Ag Boss duct tape and it's really hard to work with, just saying, to be honest. Definitely get the shiny duct tape from Bunnings, it's way better. But that's doing your job for now. Then obviously some safety scissors, the tipped end for dealing with horses. You just never know when they move. A container to mix up your Epsom salts into. And then this is my betadine antiseptic solution that I wash my horses in. At the racing stable I worked in, we always use the brown bottles, but I highly recommend the blue bottle, the surgical grade one. Either way, they do a good job. So this is what I could get a hold of at the moment at my local pharmacy, but yeah, that's definitely worth having. That's just some leather conditioner. I've got Bergwell, Mum, and then Mum and Alexandra, they have this stuff just in case for colicking and whatnot. I've never had to use it, thank heavens, but it's here just in case. Some wet ones, you need to wipe your hands. This is a hoof ointment for dealing with hoof stuff. My farrier, he gave that to me, Jake, a few years ago dealing with Teddy. These are my Huggies nappies that I got years ago for when Teddy hurt himself once. And finally, for once in my life, I'm going through them and using them. So, with calf, this is in Vegemite. I was treating a sarcoid on the side of calf a few years ago, and someone said put Vegemite on it, and it sort of did the trick. Don't know, each to their own. Then my farrier tools to trim my own horse's feet, some brushes and some combs. These are my grooming blocks, I don't know why they're in there. Some leftover butte, oral butte, a syringe, a really big syringe. Then I have a cool wrap for, when there's heat and you need to wrap it with something cool. So got that Mum got that for me at the Horseland in Canberra when Teddy hurt himself, Canberra Royal 2019. This is my vitamin E cream. I'm very big on vitamin E and vitamin E ointment. This stuff helped big time with Teddy's leg injury when at the end when it was healing over. A spoon for some reason, hair tie, some tie-up clips. So some leftover cotton. More of these are from when Teddy hurt his leg. This is some antiseptic wound spray. Apparently, it's people in Australia having a hard time getting that. So if you see it, stock up because I don't know what's happening with that product. This is my saving grace, the yellow lotion wound spray. You gotta be careful. What is it? It's a poison of some sort and all that jazz. So just be careful with this one. But it was great for proud flesh on my horse. The flea worm for the cats. And then thank you very much, Darren. When he used to work at Fernie's, now works at Mine Produce. He told me to, or he gave me, maybe it was that one. He gave me this It's empty now. To treat Teddy's leg wound in. So I treated Teddy with the yellow lotion, and then I alternated between Manuka honey. And this stuff was amazing. Always go for a high MGO number. So 514 is what I got this one from Chemist Warehouse. I think it was like $60 for just this tub here, 500 grams. But this stuff is gold. This is amazing stuff to treat wounds with. So that's really good to have when you have horses with swelling issues and heat and whatnot in joints. So yeah guys, that is that all pulled out in a quick run through. Now I'm going to sort through this, divvy up the rubbish. Also, this is my yoga mat I got for like $9 from Kmart, and it's really good to help with leg injuries and hoof injuries and whatnot. So if you haven't seen my video on catarrh leader card up the top, either side of the screen, I think it's that side, I will, yeah, you'll see me treating catarrh hoof injury in one of our vlog series. The poor little beggar is on stable rest at the moment, so he's supervising my videoing, aren't you, mate? Yeah, alright, so now I'm going to time lapse me putting this all in the box neat and tidily, and I'll show you. But at the end of the day, guys, when it comes to wound care, I highly recommend definitely having yellow lotion. I definitely recommend having Manuka honey over here, and then I definitely recommend having a betadine wash to wash the wound before you dress it. And then I highly recommend having your vet wraps and having your cotton padding and whatnot. Like the tips, scissors, duct tape. These are, yeah, it seems like a very basic first aid box here, but very essential, aren't they, tough? They are very essential for any horse owner. And I just saw in the background too, guys, this Tough Rock poultice is really great stuff to have too. Also, I highly recommend having that, and then have methylated spirits to help with needling and that. Like you use the gauze swab, wet that down with the methylated spirits, and then you wipe over where you're going to needle your horse. So yeah, all right, let's pack all this up. Alright, we're done. I haven't put this in yet because it's still wet from being used, so I'm leaving that to dry, otherwise it would be going back in here. So, I have my nappies, got some salt, hoof filing equipment, my yellow lotion, the methylated spirits, betadine wash, and yeah, everything's stacked up neat and tidily, and it'll stay, all of this will stay in this box. And I use the Dynamo letter tag, is that what it says? Yeah, letter tag. Horses first aid, just so if I'm not here and I need to direct someone over the phone to grab something out of one of these boxes, they can easily find it in my containers of horse gear. So I just move these colours out. That's the Butte and the cat wormer. But yeah, I've just pulled all my other knickknacks, bandaging, and I decided I was going to pack everything in the one, but that's just, it's too cluttered, and when you need quickly to grab a bandage, you can't just pull everything out real quick. So yeah, I've got my cotton wool and that in here, and usually, yeah. So this is how I've organised my first aid boxes, guys. I hope this is a good glimpse into what you should have as a horse owner. It's really good to have all this sorted out, have it on hand for when you do have those unexpected injuries that no one plans for as an equestrian. And then saves, I guess, on money at the time, if money's a hard thing. Like having this, you know, planning and saving and buying over a period of time, collecting this all together so that, you know, you're half sorted with owning your horse and injuries. So injuries are just inevitable, aren't they, tough? Unfortunately. Hey, mate. So yeah, this is just an important factor when it comes to owning horses, guys. Have your first aid box and have everything ready to go. This is just a glimpse into definitely a minimum this stuff. Definitely have wraps, cotton padding for wrapping up an injury, have some, you know, betadine washes, and then creams to aid in sorting out that injury. And then obviously go to your vet first. Get real quality advice from a vet. Get vet advice, not Facebook advice. Don't get any Tom, Dick and Harry off Facebook. You know those people on horse hubs, they post their bloody problems. No, don't do that. Go to a vet, get sound advice first before going to Facebook or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I hope you enjoyed a glimpse into what's in my horse's first aid box. If you think I've missed anything, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will probably go add it then. But this is what I've got to survive so far with my horses and owning horses and having horse injuries. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!